Hi, this video will show you how to add content to your blog. You have two options. You can add a page or a post. So let me show you both. I'm here at the WordPress website. I'm going to log in. And here are a bunch of other blogs, but I need my blog. My blog is here. Okay, so here's my blog. Now I can add a post here. I prefer to go to the blog and go to the dashboard and do it from the dashboard. If you click new post or new page here, you don't get as many options for editing. So let me just show you. If I click new post directly from that menu, oh, actually it turned out it's the right size. All right, never mind. It's the right interface. They must have changed it from last semester. Anyway, so I guess you can just go up here and click new. So if you want to do a post will, if you've done nothing else to your blog, will just add the content straight to the front page. You enter the title here. So if this is for your first assignment for me, you would add the title of your assignment. So I'm going to title mine Anguished Demon Fighter in Mark. And then this is where I would enter the content. Like with the Sakai site, I recommend you write it out somewhere else so you have it just in case something goes wrong with the internet, and then you can type it in here. If you want to add a link to something, so let's say I want to link to something at Bible or Remus. I can't remember if it's com or org. Wrong site. All right, so let's say I want to link to Mark chapter 1, verses 4 to 6. I enter it here, I pick the New Revised Standard Version, and then show passage. And here it is. Click here to say make a link to it. And I'm going to copy the link. And then I can add it right here. Now, to make it live, I'm going to select it with my cursor and click on see that chain. It looks like a chain link. I can insert the link right there. If I want to give it a title, Mark 1, 4 to 6. If I want it to open in a new window, and add. Now, if I actually wanted to say Mark 1, 4 to 6, I could do that. Link. And then it looks like it says Mark 1, 4 to 6, but the link is there. So if I click this button preview, I can preview the site. So you can see here, this will open my text. Here, open my text. So that's a good way to enter your link if you want to link to something. If you want to add a picture, an image file, you just click on Add Media, and you can either use the menu to select pictures and upload pictures, or you can use your menu window on your computer and you can drag and drop. I'm not going to do it right now, just in the interest of time. And then you can edit the picture in that window. Don't panic too much about having your picture appear just perfect. Um, if you don't get the size quite right or something like that, um, really don't worry about it too much. I don't want you to spend a lot of time editing an image file. I want you to spend more time on your text. And by the end of the semester, if you want to go in and clean up some of the aesthetics of your site, you can. The main thing right now is to just kind of get the hang of it and also to get some good writing done. If you do use an image of any kind, be sure it is you're able to use it. Be sure you're not just stealing it from somebody's site and they say on the site that you're not allowed to use it. Look for some kind of indication that it can be used, especially for academic use. A lot of times people will let you use things for academic use, or there will be something on the website that says that it has a license. So like let's go to Wikipedia. And let's search for the crucifixion. And you'll see, oh, look at this pretty painting of the crucifixion. Wouldn't it be nice to use this? And you click on it and you look down here. It says, this is a file from the Wikimedia Commons. See, it's description page. It's freely licensed media file repository. Okay, so let's go there and see. And the description page says, this image is in the public domain because the copyright has expired. It also says that the Wikipedia editors want more information. So if you don't want to trust it because of this, you can skip it. But it looks fairly safe to use to me. It's got a public domain notice. So what I would say is then you can either link to it or you can click on here to use it on your website or download it to your own computer and then upload it again. Sometimes you can also just click on it, click Save As, if you want the one that's that size. It looks like they've got, if you download it, you might get one that's a little bigger, higher resolution. You may not want higher resolution for your blog, though. This resolution looks perfectly fine for the internet. At any rate, it looks like there are multiple ways you can download or access the file. And then you can put it on your blog. So that's an example of the kind of thing you should do. Always give credit for where you have found your image. You can do it with a link like this, near the picture. You can do it with a link at the bottom. You can do like a little end note at the bottom. You can type your finish your writing assignment. And then, you could have something at the bottom that says sources. And I'm actually going to italicize it. And then you could include on the link. So then once you're done giving your content, you can, if you want, you can give it a category, like maybe the Gospels. You can choose your own category. You can also give it tags. If you're planning on putting up a lot of content, you can give it tags like Gospels, Mark, crucifixion, any keywords that seem to be relevant for your post. And there are many, many, many more options, but those are just the primary ones. And if you click preview, you can see what it'll look like ahead of time. And there it is. Now, the other thing you can do is you may or may not want to allow people to share it, or at least you may or may not want to encourage people to share it. So if you don't want little Facebook icons down here, unclick sharing buttons, if you don't want people to be able to like it or dislike it, I guess just like it, unclick this button, and then you can publish it. Now the last thing you want to do before, it's going to tell you, hey, yay, you published your first post. The last thing you want to do is go back to the dashboard and look at your posts. And there it is. You probably want to double check the settings. So just really quickly, here I was, Anguish, Demon Fighter, and Mark. This is my content. If you click on this little button, Quick Edit, it gives you all of the options for this post. There are more options than you really need right now. You can play around with this if you want. The key things, though, that you really need to know are whether you want to keep this private or not. If it's private, nobody on the internet can see it. If you want to make it password protected, only people who have the password can see it. If you make it private, I still can see it even if no one else can. So be sure you come and check the settings, make sure the settings are what you want. This also lets you check if you want to allow comments or allow pingbacks, people to link to your site. If you really want to stay totally private, unclick those buttons. Don't allow comments, don't allow pingbacks, and then click it private. If you want to be 100% private, private, comments, unclicked, pings, unclicked, private, clicked. And then you can update. So this is marked private. I'm going to go to my blog from another browser where I'm not logged in. And we'll see. I should not be able to see it. See, there's nothing found. No posts. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to quick edit it. I'm going to allow comments. I'm going to update. I'm going to refresh. And it should be there. There it is. There it is. Now, that's how to do a post. Your blog should be set up so that all posts will automatically appear on that first page. You can also set it up so that you have a menu up here. You can set it up so that your writing assignments are static pages and not blog posts. So what's going to happen to this first page is, since I set this up as a blog post, the next time I post something, the new thing is going to be on top. It's going to be the first thing, and the demon fighter in Mark is going to be pushed down the screen. This is not a problem uh, unless you just want a different look. It all just depends on what kind of look you want. If you want to just keep it straightforward, you can just have your 3 writing assignments as 3 posts and be done with it. If you want to have separate links up here in like a menu, there are 2 ways you can do it. One is to give each post a category, like I gave it Gospels. And then if you go down here to the appearance and menus, you can add the category Gospels to your menu. And then if we go back here, oh wait, I need to update. I think I need to update. Is there an update at the bottom? Create menu. And then if I refresh, it should be there. Oh, it's not there. Well, I'll have to figure that out because it should be there. Save menu. There we go. I needed to save it again. Let's see what happens. Well, this doesn't work. All right. Well, I'll have to just give you another post on how to do that after I figure out what happened to mine. But it should be up there. The other thing you can do is actually to create a page instead of a post. So if you want to create a page, you click on page, new page, enter your title, enter your content, it's all the same. The only thing is it's a static page. It's not going to be a rolling post, series of posts like on a blog. It's going to be a page. And then you will have to add the page to your menu. So under menus, you would add, the page would appear here, and you would add it to your menu. So that's essentially how to add content to your site. If you ever want to preview it, you should be able to just click up here and see what your site looks like. And then you can hover up here as long as you're logged in and go to your dashboard or add a new post. If you do have comments open, I don't have comments right now on here, but if you have the comments open, you will also in your dashboard have a place here where you can edit and deal with your comments. My recommendation is that until you get familiar with the technology, you uncheck this so that you don't allow comments. All right, that's how to post a blog post. And please let me know if you have any questions.